Hello Year 4, welcome back. Hope you've had a lovely holiday. Today I'm going to be teaching you your first maths lesson of the new term. So I'm going to share with you the PowerPoint so you can see what we're doing in maths today. So let me just find it for you. Okay, so today we are learning to multiply and divide by 6. So in your books, I would like you to have a go at the Prepare for Learning question. So, nails come in boxes of 100. A crate holds 6 boxes. A shop orders 4,800 nails. How many crates does the shop order? I'll read it one more time. Nails come in boxes of 100. A crate holds 6 boxes. A shop orders 4,800 nails. How many crates does the shop order? So I need you to pause the PowerPoint now and have a go at that question. Okay, let's have a look at the question together. So the question was, nails come in boxes of 100. So one box of nails is 100 nails. Okay, and it says a crate has got 6 boxes of nails. So let's draw the crate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 boxes of nails, and each box has 100 nails inside it. So altogether, in one crate, we have got 600 nails. So the next part of the question says, a shop orders 4,800 nails. So this is how many the shop orders. 4,800. And we need to find out how many crates that is. Now, we have already worked out one crate is 600 nails. So that's one of my crates. So we need to work out how many 600s fit into 4,800. If you have noticed, we've got 600 and 4,800. Now we can use our knowledge of our 6 times table to help us here. So we're going to count in our 6s or our 600s to help us to work out how many fit into 4,800. So you can count with me. 600, 1,200, 1,800, 2,400, 3,000, 3,600, 4,200, 4,800. So you might have noticed that we have just counted in our 6 times table. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. So let's count how many crates that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that equals 8 crates of nails. Okay, well done if you got that right. Let's carry on the lesson and see. Okay, so I'm just going to share the PowerPoint again with you. So in today's lesson, you're going to be counting in your 6s. You're going to be sharing equally into groups of 6. You're going to understand that if I multiply, the number is going to get bigger, and understand that if you divide, the number is going to get smaller. So our word of the day is product. So product starts with the letter P. It could rhyme with waduct, doduct, product. Lots of words to rhyme there. How many syllables has it got? Product. 2 syllables. Now, search the person you're next to. Product. What do we think the word product might mean? Now, think back to December. We did talk about this. So a product is when you multiply two numbers together, or we call those factors. So one factor times by another factor makes a product. So, for example, 6 times 2 equals 12. So the two factors, 6 and 2, make the product 12. So to help you, the sentence term for today is the product of and is . Okay, so have a look at this picture here. What can you see? So I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal groups of 3. So we could write that as 3 add 3 add 3 add 3 add 3 add 3 equals, well, let's have a look. Can you get there before me? 18. So we could write 3 times 6 equals 18, or we can write 6 times 3 equals 18. Now, can anyone remember why we can swap around those two factors? Some of you might have remembered that multiplication is commutative, so we can swap the two factors around, but the product always stays the same. Okay, similar question. What do you see? So I can see there are 3 equal groups of 6 this time. So we could write that as 6 add 6 add 6, which equals 18. Or we could write it as a multiplication. So 3 times by 6 equals 18. Or 6 times 3 equals 18. Because we know that multiplication is commutative. We can swap around those factors, but the product stays the same. Okay, here we have 24 eggs altogether. Now we're going to share those eggs between the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 baskets. So first we share them out by putting 1 in each basket. And then we're going to put 2 in each basket. So we're sharing them equally. With division, we always share equally. So now you can see there are 4 eggs in each basket. So we're going to write a division to represent what we have just done. So we had 24 eggs and we shared them between the 6 baskets. And that left us with 4 eggs in each basket. So 24 divided by 6 equals 4. Okay, so 24 eggs. This time they've been put into groups of 6. So we had 24 eggs and we've divided them into groups of 6, which has given us 4 egg boxes. So 24 divided by 6 equals 4. So this is an array. We can see there are rows which go across and columns which go down. So I can see that's one row. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 circles in each row, and there are 6 of those rows altogether. If we have a look at the columns, we've got 6 columns, and we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in there. So we can write the multiplication. 6 times 7 equals 42. And we can write 7 times 6 equals 42 because we know that multiplication is commutative. We can also write a division. So 42 divided by 6 equals 7. And 42 divided by 7 equals 6. Okay, so we're going to have a look at counting in our 6s. So we're starting at 30. I'm going to keep adding on 6. So 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66, and what's the next one? 72. Okay, and now we're going to go backwards. So get ready. We've got 36, 30, 24, 18, 12, and 6. Now I'd like you to pause the video now and have a go at these questions. So these are using your 6 times table knowledge. So 6 times 4, 6 times 6, 12 times 6, 42 divided by 6, 66 divided by 6, and 18 divided by 6. So just have a go at these in your books. Okay, now you've had a go at those. If you grab your blue pens from your pencil cases, we will go through the answers. Okay, so 6 times 4 equals 24. 6 times 6 is 36. 12 times 6 equals 72. 42 divided by 6 equals 7. 66 divided by 6 is 11. And 18 divided by 6 equals 3. Okay, so we're going to have a look at another array. So here we can see 3 groups of 6, which makes 18. So we know then that 18 divided by 6 equals 3. So 18 divided into groups of 6 means there are 3 groups. Or we could write it down as 6 groups of 3 is 18. And 18 divided into 3 groups means there are 6 in each group. Have a look at this array. How is it different? So you might notice that instead of ones counters, we are now looking at tens counters. So 3 tens times 6 means there are 18 tens. So 30 times by 6 equals 180. So we're using our 6 times table knowledge here, but we're making one of the numbers 10 times bigger. So the answer has to be 10 times bigger. Or we could say 180 divided by 6 equals 30. 6 tens times by 3 again is 18 tens. So 60 times by 3 is 180. And 180 divided by 3 equals 60. One more example then. What's different about this array? So here we are using 100 counters. So 6 times 300s equals 1800s. Or 3 times 600s equals 1800s again. So 6 times 300 is 1800. 1800 divided by 6 equals 300. 3 times 600 is 1800 again. And 1800 divided by 3 equals 600. So have a look at these arrays just to recap what we've just been looking at. So 18 divided by 6 we know is 3 because we can use our 6 times table knowledge. If we make 18 10 times bigger to 180 and we're still dividing by 6, the answer becomes 10 times bigger. It's 30. If we go back to our original question, 18 divided by 6 is 3. If we make it 100 times bigger, we get 1,800. So if we divide 1,800 by 6, our original answer is again 100 times bigger. 1,800 divided by 6 equals 300. So I'd like you to have a go at this one now. So pause the video and have a go answering these questions. 54 divided by 6 equals blank. 540 divided by 6 equals blank. And 5,400 divided by 6 equals blank. Now grab your blue pens and we can go through the answers together. So 54 divided by 6, if you can use your 6 times table, you should know this is 9. So we're going to use this knowledge to help us now. So if we multiply 54 by 10, we get 540. So what do you think is going to happen to our answer for the question 540 divided by 6? Did you get it? It's going to be 10 times bigger. So rather than it being the answer 9, it's going to be 90. The next question then, we've gone from 54 divided by 6 to 5,400 divided by 6. We've made the question 100 times bigger. So what's going to happen to our answer? It's also going to be 100 times bigger. So 5,400 divided by 6 equals 900. Okay, another chance to have a go at some more questions in your books. So in a moment, pause the video. Can you calculate 60 multiplied by 4, 60 multiplied by 60, 120 times by 6, 420 divided by 6, 660 divided by 6, and 1,800 divided by 6. So pause the video and have a go at these questions. Okay, once you've finished, grab your blue pens and we're going to go through them together. I hope you're watching really carefully because I even made a mistake when I was calculating these ones. So let's have a look together. 60 times by 4. So 6 times 4 we know is 24. So if we make 6 10 times bigger, the answer is going to be 10 times bigger. So the answer is 240. 60 times 60. So we know 6 times 6 is 36. But both of those numbers there are 10 times bigger. 10 times 10 is 100, so we have to make our answer 100 times bigger, so 3,600. Next, 120 times by 6. Now, we know 12 times 6 is 72, so we need to make our answer 10 times bigger, 720. Now, we're moving on to division now. We know 42 divided by 6 is 7. But 420 is 10 times bigger, so our answer has to be 10 times bigger too. So the answer is 70. The next question, we know 66 divided by 6 is 11. So 660 is 10 times bigger, so our answer must be 10 times bigger too. So the answer is 110. And finally, 1,800 divided by 6. Now, we know 18 divided by 6 is 3. But 1,800 is 100 times bigger than 18. So we need to make our answer 100 times bigger too. So 1,800 divided by 6 equals 300. Okay, so now it's over to you to have a go at some questions. If you are feeling confident, I'd like you to have a go at these mastering questions. And once you finish those mastering questions, there are some problem-solving questions on the same mastering sheet. Once you have finished those, I'd like you to have a go at the deepening questions. So a little bit more problem solving. There's 2 true or false questions to have a go at, and a sorting number activity. But if you're not feeling confident, I'd like you to have a go at the practicing questions. So on the practicing question sheet, you've got some pictures to help you work out the answers. So pause the video now, and once you have finished your practicing, mastering or deepening sheets, have a go at the apply to demonstrate question, which is going to come on in just a moment. Well done for all that hard work on your worksheets. Now it's your chance to have a go at a problem solving question. So this apply to demonstrate question is, Teddy has an odd number of counters. He says, I can share my counters into 6 equal groups. Do you agree with Teddy? Why? So have a look at this question and decide, do you agree with Teddy? Yes or no? And then be ready to explain why. So pause the video here and have a go. So you had to work out whether Teddy was right or wrong. It said he had an odd number and he was trying to share it equally. So if we take an odd number, let's say, for example, the number 15. Is it possible to divide 15 by 6? Well, let's think about our multiples of 6 and see if 15 is a multiple of 6. 6, 12, 18, 24. Now I'm going to stop there because 15 is between 12 and 18. So we know that 15, which is an odd number, can't be divided by 6. Let's try another number then. Let's go for 31 divided by 6. So we're counting our multiples of 6 again. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. Now I'm going to stop there again because I know 31 is between 30 and 36. So these 2 odd numbers can't be divided by 6. And if you have if you notice here, these numbers that I'm counting in are all even numbers. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. So he can't be right. Well done for your hard work. I'll see you again tomorrow for some more maths. Don't forget to send in your work so that myself, Miss Davidson or Miss Martin can have a check through and see how you're getting on. See you tomorrow.